might even hop up on top. Keep an eye out for predators. There are some giraffe on both sides of the truck here. A giraffe, they spend about 16 to 20 hours every day eating, only about 30 minutes sleeping. They do not spend that 30 minutes together either. They will split it up throughout the day. They have those long prehensile tongues that they use to wrap around tree branches to strip the leaves off. Their tongues are long enough they could lick their own eyeballs if they wanted to. So here to the left, you're going to see those Hartman's Mountain zebra. Now they are black with white stripes. You can tell by the color of their muzzles. Zebras will oftentimes merge their herds in with other slower animals' herds. That way if a predator comes around, they can outrun them. A herd of zebras is also known as a dazzle. When zebras are born, they are born with their legs fully grown. The rest of their body just kind of grows into them. You can tell that these are the Hartman's Mountain zebra because if you watch their bellies, you notice the stripes, they don't go all the way around. Also, if you look under their necks there, you see they have that little extra pouch of skin. It's called a tubet. It helps with blood circulation, which helps to keep the animals. Right here to the right, the smaller antelope, those are springbok. They only get to be 3 feet tall. They can jump 6 feet high, 13 feet in length, and they run at speeds up to 55 miles an hour. Another zebra and quite a few more of those springbok coming up on the right here. Oh, there's 2 baby giraffe right there. Now giraffe, they have a very interesting start to their life. It begins with a 6-foot drop straight to the ground. They walk in the first 15 minutes of their lives and run in the first hour. The animals in the trees there, those are Ankole cattle. Those horns, they get to be about 6 feet long, and I know they look heavy, but they are actually quite light. They are honeycomb shaped on the inside. It lets blood flow through them, which helps to keep the animals cool. Their horns only weigh about 5 pounds each. Both males and females do have them. Let's see if we can get a little better look at those baby giraffe coming up on the right here. There's another giraffe on the left there as well. There they are. Looks like we're going to be heading on into elephant territory. I can tell it's elephant territory because I can see some trees pushed open. The elephants, they can be a little bit rambunctious when they're playing, and oftentimes they just push trees over for fun, or if they want to get to the leaves at the top of a tree. I don't think it's time you're turning in elephant territory. No, there's an elephant. On the right, that is an African elephant. We can tell he's an African. It's an African elephant. It has those large ears. You might see him waving those ears, just saying hello. And it's one way they keep themselves cool. Up on the left here, some mandrels. The largest species of monkey in Africa, very distinguishable by their red and blue faces. Male mandrels will get to be about 100 pounds, females only about 35 pounds. There comes that elephant too. Elephants, they eat about 300 pounds of food every day. They drink about 40 gallons of water every day. And they'll hold about 5 gallons of water inside their trunks. Now, they have thousands of muscles in those trunks. They are so precise with them, they can pick a dime up on the ground. They actually have more muscles in their trunks than we have in our entire body. Looks like we're going to be heading through some red clay beds. You may see some elephant footprints as well as tusk marks. The elephants, they actually eat that clay. It supplements their diets with vitamins and minerals that they need. have been poached to near extinction, both for their ivory tusks as well as human encroachment on their habitats. The elephants, they would trample farmers' crops, costing them months of income. Scientists, they did some research, discovered elephants, they're actually quite scared of bees. So farmers, they started putting bees nests up on their fence lines that helped to keep the elephants away. Also gave the farmers a second form of income, selling the honey and the honeycomb. Elephants will get to be over 13,000 pounds. They are about 300 pounds when they're born, and their mothers are pregnant for 22 months.
Holy cow.
They do live in matriarchal herds. When the males get to the age of around 13, they leave and go out on their own. And oftentimes they will form smaller bachelor herds.
I'm fighting over food.
That's two younger males out there to the left. You may see an elephant throw dirt on their back. His son is a dust bat. That's one way they protect their sensitive skin from the sun. Also helps to keep the insects away. On the island out here to the left, there are some greater flamingos. They are the largest species of flamingo, as well as the lightest shade of pink. They get that pink coloring from the beta carotene in the brine shrimp they eat. If you take a close look at the island they're hanging out on, you'll notice there is a hidden Mickey. Flamingos do oftentimes stand on one leg. Not only is that a great way to take a break, it's also one way they regulate their body temperatures. A lot of flamingos, also known as a flamboyant.
Stephanie calls Florida penguins.
Those are the Florida penguins.
Coming up ahead of us here, there are some mud walls. It's usually a good place to spot some animals. They like to roll around in the mud. It helps keep it cool. It helps keep the insects away. It also acts like a natural sunscreen. It doesn't look like anybody's rolling in the mud. We're just going to keep looking around, see what else we can find. Laying down there on the left, some Centaur horned Orcs. They are a mostly desert-dwelling animal. They only need to drink water once every 9 months. They won't sweat till their internal body temperature reaches 115 degrees. They get their names from the shape of their horns that are shaped like centaur swords. Alrighty, let's look out here to the left and see if we can find some cheetahs. And they blend in quite well with that vegetation, making them at times. Here there are some Kobe rock formations. These form naturally, and it's a place where large predators will typically hang out. Now in the past 25 years, more than 50% of the lion population has disappeared from the earth. There's less than 20,000 lions left in the entire world. Disney got together with the Lion Recovery Fund, started the Protect the Pride campaign. It's their goal to double the lion population by the year 2050. Laying down the trees way back there on the right, there's some white rhino laying down there. The largest rhinos on the reserve, they get to be about 5,000 pounds. Rhinos, they don't look white. They get their name from the Afrikaans word fight. It means wide. It's due to their wide mouths. They have the wide mouths that graze the grasslands. Black rhinos have more of a pointed snout, the prehensile top lip. That's me out of the bushes. I think it's where they find there. There's a lion. The Swahili word for lion, Simba. They will spend 16 to 20 hours every day just lying around, sleeping and relaxing.
Yep.
Do their hunting at night, Females do the hunting, males stay back, guard the pride. Lions, they roar to mark their territories. Those roars, they can be heard up to 5 miles away. Out there to the left is my favorite animal on the reserve, the warthogs. The largest burrowing mammals. They use their razor-sharp tusks. They dig those burrows and then they'll back in, keeping their tusks exposed, helps keep the predators away. Now they run those tails. They stick straight up in the air, just like Pumbaa. Pumbaa's Swahili, but it's not Swahili for warthog. It actually means silly or foolish. Now iron to the right, you're going to see those ostrich eggs laying on the ground. Like, look, tucked back in that corner, back in the bushes there. You see those white rhino. Ostrich eggs, they're the largest eggs in the world. They weigh about 3 pounds.